Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your channeled message reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant, formerly known as the Dream Medium. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. So for the first part of this reading, I'm going to describe to you who this message will be coming from, okay? Show me who the message will be coming from. Who will this message be coming from? Who will the message be coming from? Okay, let's see. So you have the Six of Pentacles paired with the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Who will the message be coming from? Who will the message be coming from? Who will the message be coming from? The Moon. Show me who the message is coming from. Four of Cups. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles being paired with the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. The Six of Pentacles talks about balance needing to be restored. So I definitely feel like between you and this person, by the way, this could be, pertaining to your love life. It could be pertaining to a work situation. It's general, so take it how it resonates, all right? But with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like the connection between you and this person was very unfair. You know, there was an unequal give and take. So one partner was really giving their all, but unfortunately their person was not meeting them halfway. So there was this unequal give and take that was going on between the two of you. And I strongly feel like this individual acknowledges that. They acknowledge it. They acknowledge that they could have done better, that they should have done better. You even have the Page of Pentacles that's here. Pages represents a form of communication. This is a positive card though. This is like the kind of communication that's meant to move things forward between the two of you. The Page of Pentacles, though, could also represent that this individual was breadcrumbing you, as in they were withholding certain information from you that they knew you wanted. So, for example, if you wanted like an apology, an explanation, if you wanted a commitment from this person, they were intentionally breadcrumbing you. They were withholding that from you. But here they are, they're definitely going to give you this communication, give you this love offer here of a pentacle. It's really long overdue though. You even have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords represents someone who's having sleepless nights. So this person is staying up late at night and they're having a lot of regrets. The Nine of Swords typically represents someone who's like being reminded of something very negative, perhaps something that they did to you. They're having a hard time moving on from it. Like they can't forget what it is that they caused you. They're in a lot of distress here with the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Moon. So the Moon talks about secrets. It talks about deception. This person can't get over what it is that they did to you. They most likely thought that they would just be able to move on and just leave you out in the cold. But now they're being disturbed. They're literally being haunted by what it is that they did, the secrets that they caused. Like deception is here. I feel like this is a very sneaky individual who you dealt with. This is someone who just isn't a very honest person. They're not honest within themselves. So how can they be honest towards you? But the secrets, the deception, the manipulation, they're holding on to it. They themselves can't forget what it is that they did, because the Ten of Wands represents stress, burdens. It represents someone who's still carrying past baggage. Look, you have the Hangman that's on the back. This person is not experiencing any progression in their life. They're at a standstill. The Hangman represents a lack of action. They literally cannot move forward until they do the right thing to like give you this communication of an apology, an explanation, or something. But this is someone who's being haunted by what they did to you in the past. Clarify the Two of Cups, or the Four of Cups, sorry. Clarify the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups represents someone who's getting rejected, someone who feels rejected, but I'm more so hearing disappointment. Yeah, the Lovers is here. I feel like this person is disappointed in themselves. It's like they know that you don't want anything to do with them, but they just, I feel like this person was a coward. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. They are a coward because they deceived you, they wronged you. Instead of just apologizing and admitting what they did. They thought that they could just get away with it and move on in life. But now they're being haunted. That's why they're lacking progression in their life. So with the Four of Cups, they feel rejected. They feel unwanted. You even have the Lovers that's here. Yeah, they're definitely feeling your detachment. Like, this person's reckless, because every time, like, I'm trying to go back to the past. I'm trying to look in the past to see what happened, what they did to you. Whatever it is that transpired between the two of you, it's their fault. It's something that they did, but they didn't care. They didn't care to apologize or to fix it with you. They literally just moved on. That explains why with the Page of Pentacles, I kept on getting the word being breadcrumb. They were withholding an apology, an explanation of some sort, and it was due to what they caused, a problem that they caused you. But in the past, they didn't care. They did not care. That's why now karma's beating them up. They can't even sleep at night. The Lovers represents a soulmate connection. Now they're seeing your significance. Now they're seeing your value. Now they're seeing that the connection between the two of you was a soulmate connection. Please remember, though, that there are many types of soulmate connections. There are many types of soulmates who we will encounter in our lifetime. Just because someone is a soulmate doesn't automatically, it is possible, but it doesn't automatically mean that, you know, they are the one, that you're supposed to be with them forever. You know, the purpose of a soulmate is they come into our lives and they teach us very valuable lessons. Some of those lessons are very beautiful to learn, and other lessons are very painful to learn from a soulmate. So it really just depends on what kind of soulmate connection it is. But they're definitely seeing that you are a very significant person in their life, and now they feel rejected. They feel unwanted by you. Most of you probably never even verbally told this person that you didn't want anything to do with them. It's like the guilt. Because of what they did to you, they know that you wouldn't want them. The guilt is eating them up. You even have the Two of Swords that's here. The Two of Swords represents someone who is conflicted, someone who has to make a conflicting decision. I wouldn't even consider this decision a conflicting decision, because it's really them being torn between, do I do the right thing, or do I act irresponsibly like I always do and just try to move on and not care? But every time I try to move on, I'm reminded, I'm haunted by what it is that I did to this person. So what this is telling me is this is an individual who has never taken any form of accountability in their life, and they thought that what they did to you, they can get away with it. But now they're here as a Two of Swords. They're literally here like, I either go back to this person and apologize and confess what I did and try to make amends, or I move on. But if I move on, I'm being haunted by what it is that I did. So this person gets no rest. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're here in limbo, and they are feeling bad for themselves. Very selfish, very reckless. But let's see what their message is. I'm going to be very brutally honest about this person, because when I was looking in the past at what they did, I did not see a care in the world that they had to make amends with you. They did not care at all. This is a very selfish, possibly even narcissistic person. It's all about them. So their message, you have the Tower paired with the Queen of Swords. What is their message? Ace of Swords. What is their message? The Strength in the reverse. Wow. That's very symbolic. I don't think I've ever seen the Strength card in the reverse. Excuse me. Okay, clarify the Tower. The Hermit. Clarify the Tower. Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. The this is how they're seeing you. Yeah, this is how they're seeing you. Okay. Clarify the Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. Tell me more about this Tower. Clarify the Tower. Again, Eight of Cups is on the back. Okay, so let's get started. So the Tower represents a big reveal. Okay, it can even represent enlightenment, because when a Tower moment happens in our lives, this is like secrets coming out, people being exposed, people's true intentions, whatever was, you know, whatever was hidden in the dark, it's coming to light. It's a very uncomfortable moment, but it's so necessary to happen, especially when there's been a lot of, you know, deception surrounding a situation. The Tower comes in to actually help the person who is being deceived, because it's like it's bringing their attention to something that was being hidden from them. So in clarity of the Tower, you have the Queen of Swords. Wait, is this what I... Hold on, you guys. Okay, what I'm hearing from this person is like they're telling you a story about... They're telling you a story about what happened to them. Show me who this Queen of Swords is. 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 Who is this Queen of Swords representing? Show me who this Queen of Swords is. Oops. Okay. High Priestess. OMG, you guys, this is juicy. Okay, so I'm sorry, you guys. I had to, because I'm getting a lot of messages. This is definitely them telling you what happened to them or what has happened to them. There are two feminine energies here, so I needed to make sure if they were the same person or if they're different people. These two feminine energies, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, are two completely different people. Like, this is two stories here. So what they're saying is, when you cut them out, a major Tower moment happened to them. It's like it's something about you severing ties with this person that triggered some sort of like explosion to happen in their life, which most times this is saying that they were very codependent on you. And when you left them, when you severed ties with them, they had to see the truth about a particular situation that they were in. So a Tower moment, what I'm hearing from them is a Tower moment has happened to them. I feel like this person wants to talk to you about this, but they see you as the Queen of Swords. When I was clarifying who this Queen of Swords is, I needed to make sure, when I was clarifying who this Queen of Swords is, this is absolutely you. Absolutely. They see you as someone who does not want anything to do with them. They see you as someone who is very cold, very cutting. You've become very intolerant of them, and it's most likely due to what they did to you. Because yes, the Queen of Swords can be very cold-hearted, but this is someone who has been taken advantage of. This is someone who has been hurt before, and she had to learn how to set strong boundaries with people so that they won't hurt her. So you even have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is representing, like I said, I clarified the Queen of Swords, so the Two of Wands is here. This is a feminine energy who made up their mind, because the Two of Wands is someone who had options, but if you see here, they're only holding one wand. So this is the option that they've chosen. It looks like you chose the option to move on. You chose the option to look towards the future, and you severed ties with this individual. Let me tell you this. It was so necessary. You did the right thing by severing ties with this individual, because when you did, a big reveal happened to this individual. This person was in a lot of deception, but it's like some sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you cutting them off. Also, this is definitely some sort of soulmate connection, I strongly feel, because, you know, soulmates mirror each other. When you cut them off, it triggered this tower moment to happen between them and another person so that they could cut off the other person. Does that make sense, you guys? This may even be like a twin flame connection where, like, you know, people always say, like, for those of you who are in a twin flame connection, people always say, like, you can draw your person, you can draw your soulmate closer, but you'll have to release them, and you'll have to work on yourself, and then that's also going to inspire your twin to work on themselves as well. This is exactly what's happening here. You choosing to let go of this person and work on yourself, it triggered something in their life where they also severed ties with someone that just was not serving them well, and now they're working on themselves. Like, it's so clear. It's a twin flame situation that's going on, because the two soulmates are literally mirroring each other. But this is you with the Two of Wands. In the past, you had to make a decision to cut this person off because they were most likely taking advantage of you. I know that you love this individual, but you just had to do what was best for you, and you chose the decision that will, you know, move you forward without them. That's why when I asked, you have the Knight of Wands that's here. So this person kind of sees you as a little bit reckless because it's like you cut them off as if they didn't matter. You even have the Four of Cups that's here. The Four of Cups represents rejection, feeling unwanted, okay? So this person, you made this when you severed ties with them, what they're saying is you made them feel unwanted. You made them feel like they were not important. You even have the High Priestess. They're seeing you as someone who is like divine, someone who is very spiritually in tuned. The High Priestess this is someone who's very intuitive. That's why I see her as someone who's gifted. It's like she can see in the future. She can see ahead of time. So for a lot of you, you are spiritually gifted. You may have like prophetic dreams, or you get messages. But they see you as the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very knowing. Like I said, she sees things ahead of time. It's just sometimes that's why the High Priestess is seen to be secretive, because she holds information that other people do not hold. So this person knows they know that you are aware of this tower moment that has happened in their life. That's what they're saying. But they don't know if they can come back. You must know about this tower moment. They were in some sort of deceit with another person, and it looks like a tower moment exposed what the other person was doing. But this individual feels like you are aware of it. They see you as someone who's like divine, someone who's very spiritually in tuned and gifted. Wow. So you also have the Hermit that's here. This person is coming out of isolation. This is telling me that the two of you, it's been quite some time since the two of you really interacted with each other. You also have the Queen of Wands. So I want to look more into this Queen of Wands here and see who the Queen of Wands is representing. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Show me who this Queen of Wands is. I strongly feel like these are two women. It's like two stories, but they relate to each other. Show me who the Queen of Wands is. So I strongly feel like the Queen of Wands, okay, let me just tell you the characteristics of the Queen of Wands. This is someone who really knows how to stand her ground. This is a warrior, this is a fighter, this is a feminine energy that has really great sex appeal, which is why sometimes people can see the Queen of Wands as someone who is very seductive or someone who uses her sex appeal to get what she wants. On the negative side of things, though, the Queen of Wands can be very forceful to get what it is that she wants. And so she may use very extreme methods or tactics to get her way with people. In clarity of the Queen of Wands, you have the moon. So the moon represents secrets. It represents deceit. This Queen of Wands was very deceitful to your person. This Queen of Wands, this person, I just keep on seeing darkness as well around this individual. Why am I seeing this? Like I'm seeing them in darkness. Let me see. What do they regret? What are they regretting? Yeah, this person's dark. I see darkness around this individual. I feel like this Queen of Wands was definitely trying to spiritually manipulate your person. Absolutely. It's not a coincidence. I literally just saw it. With the moon here, it represents someone who is very deceitful, someone who kept your person, in the dark, kept your person in deception. If you keep someone in the dark, if you keep someone in the unknown, that gives you the upper hand. It gives you more control over the person. So I feel like it was a tactic that she was using. But man, let me tell you, this Queen of Wands has a lot of regrets, because I feel like that's what was exposed with the Tower. Some sort of manipulation that she was doing to your person, whether it was, lying, being manipulative, being sneaky. I feel like this person also, they dibbled and dabbled in dark magic as well, because I keep on seeing darkness around this Queen of Wands. Like I said, when the Queen of Wands doesn't get her way, she can be very extreme and very forceful. But that's what was exposed here. You have the Tower. OMG. Five of Cups represents regret. So the thing is, there's a big difference between being regretful and being remorseful. Being regretful is like, being sorry after you get caught. Being regretful is it's like oftentimes people are only regretful when there's a consequence, when they receive some sort of backlash for what it is that they did, right? But being remorseful is like with or without being exposed, with or without, being punished. You feel bad deep inside for what it is that you did. This is regret. This is regret with this individual. It's regret. I don't feel any remorse, because a Tower moment has happened where this Queen of Wands has gotten exposed. So everything's coming down. Everything that was hidden in the dark, it's coming to light. Even when I further clarified, the Ten of Swords is here. I clarified why she was regretful, because I was seeing darkness around her. Then I clarified why she was regretful, and the Ten of Swords is here. What was exposed is this big betrayal that she caused your person with the Ten of Swords. She backstabbed your person. The Ten of Swords represents the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate betrayal. And look, with the Five of Wands, this is the consequence. Everyone is going against her. The Five of Wands, you see, these five people are fighting amongst themselves. This is a fight. This is commotion. I feel like, man, this Queen of Wands does not have any support at all, because she has now been exposed to people about her wicked ways. You have the Sun card that's here. The Sun card does talk about happiness, fulfillment, and then you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this was a very codependent connection between the two of them. I feel like the King of Pentacles is representing that this is someone who, I feel like this Queen of Wands was only dealing with your person due to materialistic reasons, like money, like superficial, tangible reasons or tangible things. She was just dealing, this is someone who likes to deal with certain types of people with money to, benefit herself, to get some materialistic things. I feel like this is an individual, this Queen of Wands is an individual who likes the bigger, better things in life. You have the Four of Pentacles that's here. What your person is saying is that they're still holding on to you. They still want you. They still see the value. This is someone who was torn between two connections. They were dealing with you, the Queen of Swords, But I feel like you're not naturally the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're just a Queen of Swords when it comes to this individual, because they took advantage of you. So you had to really set strong boundaries with them. And that's why you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. But this individual was definitely dealing with two relationships, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So there's a big difference between these two cards. The 10 of Pentacles, this is the maximum Pentacles in tarot. You have all 10 here, right? And Pentacles represents abundance. The 10 of Pentacles represents a connection that is guaranteed to be long-term and abundant. This is like your ideal family life here. You can't go wrong with the 10 of Pentacles because it guarantees that the relationship will be abundant. The 10 of Cups is also a very valuable card. The 10 of Cups doesn't guarantee anything, but it does say that there's high potential for you know, these two lovers here, for these two people to settle down with each other. That's marriage, having children. There's very high potential, but it's like the opportunity is there. You make what you want out of it, right? I feel like they were definitely dealing with two connections, where one connection was the 10 of Pentacles and the other connection was the 10 of Cups. I feel like the 10 of Cups is representing the connection between them and the, where's that Queen of Wands? I feel like the 10 of Cups is representing the connection between them and the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is very forceful. I definitely believe that this Queen of Wands wanted marriage, wanted a long-term commitment. And so, you know, the 10 of Cups, it's like, okay, there's potential for that, right? You make it what you make what you want out of it. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to be abundance. You make what you want out of it. And so I just feel like if this secret hadn't come out about what this Queen of Wands was doing, the two of them definitely would have, you know, established a future with each other and gotten this 10 of Cups. But I feel like this person is now seeing that they should have chosen you, because it's more guaranteed. Abundance and happiness is guaranteed with the 10 of Pentacles here. But it took this Tower moment happening. Who I'm talking too fast. Sorry, you guys. I'm just getting so many messages. But it's like, it took this Tower moment happening so that your person can be enlightened and to see, you know, who could have given them what. That the Queen of Wands could have given them the 10 of Cups, but you could have given them the 10 of Pentacles. So let's look at the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords represents the truth. It represents getting clarity. Knight of Swords, clarify the Ace of Cups. The Lovers, clarify the Ace of Cups. The Magician, clarify the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Swords. On the back, you have the Four of Swords. So the message I'm hearing from this person is that they definitely want to talk to you. They want to provide you with the truth, okay? I definitely feel like this person wronged you, but the problem that I have with this individual is, why did it have to take a Tower moment happening to them in order for them to do the right thing? This is a very like selfish individual where they can do you wrong, but if the wrong wasn't done to them, they don't care. This Tower moment had to happen where, because I'm telling you, that Queen of Wands did a 10 of Swords to them. 10 of Swords is the ultimate betrayal. So they got the ultimate betrayal from this Queen of Wands, and that's what's pushing them to come in and do the right thing with you. You know, it speaks a lot about this person's character, especially their integrity, where it takes something bad happening to them before they can do the right thing. But they want to talk to you, they want to apologize, they want to give you clarity. I feel like this is going to be a confession. They're even here as the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups for me is someone who wants to make amends, someone who wants to right their wrong. You even have the Lovers here. What they're saying is that they now see very clearly that you are their soulmate, that you are their true soulmate, their true person that they should have chosen. They now see your significance. They now understand why the two of you were brought together. This is definitely a very powerful soulmate connection, because you had to release this person in order for this Tower moment to happen in their life, in order for this truth to be revealed, in order for them to break free from this Queen of Wands, who is probably like a karmic partner for them. Wow, this is definitely, I said it earlier, this is definitely a twin flame connection. But for me personally, I believe that twin flames are literally just like, you know, two people who share the same soul journey here on earth. And so you guys definitely have a very powerful, you know, purpose together, but twin flames are not automatically meant to be together romantically. I just feel like it's been romanticized, you know, a lot, and that's how it's becoming quite known by other people. But, you know, twin flames, the two of you have the same soul journey here on earth. The two of you probably had a similar life story, you know, certain things that were going on in y'all's life. It was very similar. But this is just, I want you to know that there are many types of soulmates that we will encounter, and a twin flame doesn't automatically mean that this is like your life partner, okay? Can they be your life partner? Yes, it's all up to you though if you want this person back, but it doesn't mean that you're obligated to be with this individual. But yes, this is definitely a very strong soulmate connection. You even have the Magician that's here. The Magician is all about manifestation. This person is calling you in, and most likely the two of you will have some sort of run-in with each other just to talk about things and to give each other closure. You even have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're manifesting you back into their life. So you're going to cross paths with this person. I feel like it's going to happen unexpectedly. You're probably going to run into them somewhere, and it's just kind of going to take you off guard. But I see this person immediately when they see you, they're going to immediately approach you. You also have the Four of Swords that's here. This is an individual who has been excessively thinking about you to the point where they're actually quite mentally exhausted because they want to give you this truth so bad. They want to tell you what has happened in their life. Make sure that this person doesn't like dump their baggage on you, you know, to try to make you have pity for them. Just, you know, definitely learn to set boundaries with this individual because they once took advantage of you. I strongly feel like with the Three of Cups, this person is talking about you. I feel like they've been asking people about you. They've definitely been, the conversations that they've been having with like friends and family, it revolves around you. I even see that this person is getting advice on how they can approach you, how they can go about this situation. They may be asking people to intervene and help them get you back, but I definitely hear them having conversations about you. They're positive conversations. They're not saying anything negative. It's just, it's like they're asking people, what can I do about this? Can you help me, you know, get in communication with this individual? So you also have the Strength in reverse. This is very symbolic and significant because if the Strength card is in the upright, this is all about overcoming fears, or it could even represent someone who isn't overcoming their fear. This is all about, you know, fears, doubts, insecurities, you know, childhood traumas, past wounds. I feel like this individual was like in the strength mode, if that makes sense, for a very long time. It's like this person was very codependent on you and they saw you as their strength. And in a sense, the more you connected yourself to this person, the more you were attached to this person, the more they became lazy to detach from the people and things that didn't serve them well, if that makes sense. It's like the separation had to happen so that this person could stop being codependent on you and learn to be independent and learn to sever ties with anything or anyone that doesn't serve them well. What I'm simply trying to say is if you would have stayed in this person's life, you know, if you would have, you know, kept on connecting to this person, whether it was physically, whether it was energetically, because you can physically distance yourself, but if you're still energetically connecting to someone, it doesn't make a difference. But I'm seeing like you came out as the Queen of Swords earlier because you literally, like you cut them out physically, emotionally, and energetically. And that made them take their life much seriously. And it made them realize that they needed to do better. They needed to sever ties with anything and anyone that just wasn't serving them well. So you actually did a good thing by releasing this person. The Strength card is in the reverse because they're not when you cut them off, it taught them to be much more independent and to improve their life and to, you know, change what wasn't serving them well. The Strength card is in the reverse because it's representing someone who is not codependent on you anymore. Clarify the Strength card in the reverse. Clarify the Strength card in the reverse. See, now they're here. Now the reunion will happen. This is so clearly a twin flame connection, because I know for twin flames that separation has to happen. It must happen. The two soulmates must successfully complete their individual journeys. They must complete their part of the soulmate journey in order to reunite with each other. Clarify the Strength card in the reverse. Clarify the Strength card in the reverse. What did I just say about codependency? The Empress came out. They were seeing you as their Empress. So the Empress is very nurturing. This is someone who provides emotional stability, emotional fulfillment to others. So when someone sees you as their Empress, they are very codependent on you. The more, it's like when you were in this person's life, they were slacking, they were lazy, they felt like you would stick around forever so they could treat you however and you wouldn't leave them. But the second you cut ties with them, that made them much more serious to do the right thing and to be a better person. The Empress is here signifying that as much as you were nurturing this person and taking care of them, they were actually just being too lazy, and that is why the connection couldn't work. So you had to sever ties with them so that they can, you know, figure themselves out. Tell me more about this Empress. I can't make this stuff up. Six of Pentacles represents balance needing to be restored. So they were codependent on you. You were nurturing them. You were providing for them, but they were not meeting you halfway. They were not giving anything to you in return. And balance needed to be restored. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here. This, for you, I feel like you felt like this connection was an unequal give and take connection where you were doing your part, but they were not. And that's because you were giving too much of yourself. And most likely, I feel like the majority of you who are watching are most likely like divine feminines. The thing with the divine feminine is she must learn how to prioritize herself, how to nurture herself, but she must also really learn how to let go of control, okay? Like some certain things you just have to let go and let God, right? Just let go of control and allow the universe to handle this. And I feel like that's one of the biggest lessons that the feminine in this connection needed to learn, because I know the Empress is an empath. This is someone who cares very deeply and you wanted to help this person so much, but you can only help someone who wants to be helped, right? You can only extend yourself so far until you get taken advantage of, and that's exactly what happened. You have the Devil that's here. This became, I feel like it was such a toxic connection between the two of you. It was so draining because you were refusing to let this person go and give them a chance to grow up, give them a chance to learn their own lesson, to complete their own journey. You cared so badly for this person that you were taking on their load, right? You were taking on their baggage, and that's not how the soulmate connection is supposed to go. Like I said, both soulmates have their own journeys to complete in order for the reunion to happen. So when you release them, they also release people and things that didn't serve them well, okay? Tell me more about the Strength in the reverse. What else do they have to say? What are their messages pertaining to the Strength in the Okay, they see you as their Queen of Pentacles. They see you as someone who's very valuable, someone who is very abundant, very hardworking. The qualities of the Queen of Pentacles is that this is someone who is very successful. So a lot of you, you know, you have good finances, you have a good career. The trait of the Queen of Pentacles is that she's very loyal, she's very committal. This is someone who's just a very stable and solid individual who wants a commitment. So I feel like this person is finally recognizing your worth, finally recognizing your value, because you were it's like you were, what's the word? Like over giving. You were extending yourself to this person too much, and it caused them to not value who you are, okay? So we're definitely going to do an extended where we're gonna look more into what else this person wants to say to you, but we're also gonna talk about what the reunion will be like, because the Six of Cups is here. The universe is absolutely gonna bring the two of you back together. This just screams a twin flame connection. It's so clear, okay? So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this reading helps. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. All my information, the link to the extended, the link to my website if you want a private reading, it's all in the description box, all right? Please be careful. There are scammers out there and they like to leave their information in the comment section. So don't be deceived. You can report their comments if you see someone trying to scam you or scam other people, because they always leave their info in the comment section. But thank you guys so much, all right? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you. Take care.